What's going on, all you Daltakis? Well, you know what a Daltaki is? A Daltaki is a lunar rabbit, a moon rabbit. It's involved in Chasukia, or whatever it's called. Chasuki. You don't know about moon rabbits? It's uncultured twat. I googled that. That's how I know that. Chinese culture is pretty cool. Korean, same thing, right? China Junior. Korean, Chinese culture is so cool. That's the reason why everyone hates the CCP, because they ruin everything. Look, yes, I'm calmed down. No, nothing has changed. Tiffany's poser douchey friends. Yes, I mean, if I didn't put out a challenge because I didn't feel like it. I put out a challenge, and I'm pretty sure you're all douchey losers, and that you would never accept it. But if you did, it'd be the best day of my life because I can beat the shit out of you in front of everyone. Someone called me names and offered me money to hit them back, I would take it. So why wouldn't they take it? Because there's someone begging them not to, and I don't mean Tiffany. It's probably someone else. It's probably someone behind the scenes who's such a douchey loser poser who's been spending money on Tiffany, and Tiffany's like, "You gotta spend money on me too, so that way when I tell him what? What a whore you are? What a loser you are? How you steal money from kids because you're a narcissistic nepotist baby? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Why don't you wake up and tell all your bots on Bubble, because all the bots on Twitter and Instagram that post about Tiffany are Tiffany. You know how like all the Reddit articles about all these e-thoughts are by the e-thoughts because no one gives a fuck about them. Tiffany is only famous because she's a spoiled brat from a rich family, and they pay for everyone to do her shit. And when I met her and all that magical night happened, or whatever the fuck she wants to call it, the next day she was like, "I'll send some douchey loser to try to annoy him into dating me." And I didn't know that was going on. She could easily have annoyed me into dating her herself. Because she didn't, it got to this point. For years, she has been stuck. I didn't ask this bitch out. I didn't ask this bitch anything. This bitch begged me to do all this bullshit. She literally begged me to. There's a video evidence of it. Okay? She begged me to. Whatever the fuck you losers told her, whatever the fuck you losers tried to whatever, no. You all had to chase her and beg her and demand, please, Tiffany, please come spend time with me, please, Tiffany, just for come to the studio just one time. All that bullshit, right? I can't get that bitch to stay away from me. I made an Instagram account and it's suspended for like a few more days. I look at it, it's getting like thousands of views per tweet, and all I'm doing is calling Tiffany a whore, her friends losers, and challenging them to fights, and they're all like, "Oh well, it's the best for Tiffany." Well, you guys are losers. Why are you even working with Tiffany? Tiffany's gonna ruin your guys' career. And whoever the fuck is in the shadows trying to be a producer, you're a loser. You're producing like what, $60,000 for an entire year? That's less than an HVAC technician would make. You're making less than an apprentice in the trades. Seriously. If you guys want to get K-pop bitches and all that bullshit, get into the trades. Apparently, the trades make more money than music producers. I got a trade, went to school, got into tech, got certified, got into tech, went to school. My first degree was in HVAC, stratification of the air, PLCs, all that bullshit. These motherfuckers' degrees are in basket weaving. Oh, shit. Now I see why it is. Fuck. Damn it. I keep remembering. My grandpa got a degree in art history. That's not what I mean. God damn it. He even went to school years ago, back when that meant something. No, I'm not making. God damn it. I'm not trolling him when I say I should be because he trolls me all the time. I just mean like, look, if you're gonna get a degree, look, he got a degree in art history because he was a Marine, a cop, a teacher, retired, and was like, okay, I'll go appreciate art more. That's different. He didn't say, let me go into 100K in debt to get a degree in art history from UCLA so I can go become a Starbucks barista. That's why I make fun of art history people, because that's every time you go to a Starbucks, they got an art history degree. Anyways, everyone always wants to make it about them. Tiffany's just annoying. None of this was my idea. This was Tiffany's idea. Okay? Tiffany sent in my DMs, demanded that we get married and all that bullshit, and then ran away to Korea, and then was like, I'm coming back. Went to LA to hang out with some douchey losers, and then to Dallas, and then to LA, and then back to Korea. Because the moment she stole the money. Look, there's not a damn thing. She could show up right now and suck my dick until the cows come home. There's not a damn thing I can do about it. The investigation's on. You or someone you know is going to jail because you got caught red-handed. It's just all there is to it. Why did you steal from a child? I told you if you steal from a child, this shit was going to happen. I told you if you only steal from me, I won't give a fuck. But because you stole from a child, this shit is happening. And you running around makes you look worse. And the fact that your stupid loser friends want me to post you in the tub with that shitty beat again means you really are a whore. Why the fuck would you do that? You care more about CPM and views and clicks from losers than you do about anything else. You aren't capable of having a relationship. You have been pimped out and sold. You were sold at 11 or whatever you ran away. Sold at 15. Pimped out since then. Brain's been turned to mush, and you think that at 35 years old, waking up to do ballerina shit to tell your bots on Bubble about it is a life. It's not. You are fucking Tiffany Young is fucking worthless. She is fucking useless. She cannot do anything. Like all she can do is sing and dance. She cannot have kids. I guarantee you that's what the problem is. I guarantee you she's like, fuck, I'm doing infertility treatments. Okay, if you would have told me that would have been different. You didn't tell. I'm just guessing right now. Why the fuck did you steal a bunch of money and whore around with a bunch of losers and then run around to Korea? And then look, I'm not seeing anyone else right now. I'm really not. I'm more focused on just finishing work shit. My parents officially sell the house in an hour. I'm pretty sure Tiffany's such a narcissist. She was trying to keep me from saving their house. Uh, so right then and there, we're done. Um, but this stupid whore, I just can't even go into it. I just can't even go into it. What a stupid whore. To be totally honest, I don't even like that house. Uh, I'm glad I didn't spend any money on the house. I'm being totally honest. There's a door that I broke like one time. I didn't even break it. Like I let my dog out to like take a piss, and my mom locked the door behind me to like try to make me beg and plead and all that bullshit. So I just kicked the door in, and I got my shit and I left. And then she yelled at me and said like I needed to pay her to fix the door, so I gave her $300, and she didn't fix the door. And then, time passed. She's like, the door's still broken and it's all your fault. So I gave her $300 again. Still didn't break the door. I mean, still didn't fix the door. Something else happened and I gave her some more money and still didn't fix the door. To this day, the house is being sold. That door has not been fixed. The fuck you want me to do about it? That's one of the reasons. That's actually one of the things I was thinking about when I didn't, like when my dad was like, no, live your life. Don't buy the house for us. I was like, he's probably right because they're just going to do that shit again. But Tiffany does that shit too, all the time. And I don't give a fuck. If I give you $300 to fix the door, Tiffany, you fix the goddamn door. That's all there is to it. She didn't fix the door, so it's not my problem. Breach of contract. At her terms, breach of contract. Okay? You slid into my DMs, and oh yeah, that's not what I was talking. So she writes all these fucking articles, or like I was yelling at Rolling Stone and all that bullshit, and then then they had to write articles about how G is about like Korean bitches, flicking their bean because they have crushes and, splooshing everywhere. But it's just a pain in the ass. No, you're a 35-year-old ballerina. The fuck are you doing with your life? You're making shitty auto-tune music with posers to try to beg for less than a fourth of a half a cent. One of your douchey loser friends just spilled all the beans about how like the industry doesn't pay you guys for shit. I already knew that. I knew that. Want to know why I knew the industry doesn't pay for shit? Because I have eyes and I can see what you motherfuckers do. If the industry paid for shit when you were following me around in 2019, pretending we were dating and making up songs about me, you would have made money off of that, didn't you? But you didn't. You probably had to get married to someone in 2020 so you could have that shitty concert and ran to Korea and are finding ways to get out of it or something like that. You did something hoey for money, didn't you, in 2020? And you did it because I liked Sydney Watson's Tinder. And you thought that was a breakup, didn't it? Cindy Watson, don't even talk to me. Everyone's telling me that you're like crushing on me. Shut the fuck up. Go away. No girl that crushes on me after the fact, I'm ever gonna give a second chance to. If it's like, oh, I was married and I didn't, and I couldn't tell you that, that's a little bit different. Once or twice, I've had some shit like that happen, but never when kids involved, because like, I just want to deal with your kids. But like, what was it? One time there was this girl, she was married and already going through a divorce. And I was like, okay, well, I'll consider that. But normally it's a pain in the ass. Anyways, she's just stupid. I haven't even gotten my coffee yet. She's stupid. All her bubble losers are bots. Her music is auto-tune. It's just retarded. I wish we lived in a world where I didn't have to challenge all her douchey loser friends to fights because, Tiffany's a whore, but Tiffany's a whore. And until the rules change, like I can't look, I can yell at Tiffany, I can dump her, all that bullshit. I can't lay a hand on her. That's like that would make that then I'm in the wrong, right? She stole the money, she's acting like a whore, all that bullshit, so she's in the wrong. If I was to ever lay hands on her, I'm in the wrong. So I can't do that. I can kick your ass all day long, all day long. So that's just why it is like that. But you know who's really at fault here? Tiffany. Tiffany's at fault. Tiffany's a whore. Tiffany steals. Tiffany's a narcissistic cunt. Tiffany is an 11-year-old in a 35-year-old's body. That's what the problem is. So, like, I'm gonna fuck whatever Asian bitch I want to fuck. Okay? I mean, at this point in time, I might as well get Crystal Jung her own fucking concert and fan meet. Who gives a shit? But I don't really give a fuck about Crystal Jung. I don't give a fuck about Tiffany Wang. I don't give a fuck about any of these motherfuckers. I give a fuck about getting my dick wet. So if these bitches want to come over here and cook and clean and all that bullshit, we can do all that. I don't give a fuck about your music. I never have. Okay? I never have. Like, seriously, in Chrono Cross, I just did that thing. Like, she's so Asian. I get these video games so much. There's like these things. And you're like, who would do that? Like, to get the treasure chest from Karsh in one of the quests that I just did, you have to try to open the chest 20 times. It's locked. He's in the room and he tells you not to open it, and you have to try to open it 20 times. And he goes, "Just take it. Who gives a fuck? You're so annoying." That's literally Tiffany. So annoying.